All right, my lovies, we are going to melt. Yay. So I invite you to find a child's pose to start. As always, when we're melting, we want to have nice, cozy props close by. That always feels nice. So maybe blocks, maybe a blanket, maybe pillows, strap, all the things that you could ever imagine wanting and needing. Cool. So starting in a child's pose, just taking a few moments to arrive, grounding yourself down from wherever you've been today so far. We're going to take it very, very chilled today. Very, very chilled. So once you arrive in that child's pose, just let yourself simmer here. We're going to be here for about 2 minutes to surrender to the day, surrender to almost the full past month. We're in the last week of the month as live babes. Maybe a moment here to sort of reflect on where you're at, how you're feeling, how you've been feeling. And then throughout our practice, our intention can be to sort of let go of the past and really just land in the present, because that's where the magic is, right? A lot of scary stuff is in the past and the future. It's so nice to just be right here. And if you feel like you want something underneath you, like a pillow or a bolster to kind of spoon and hug, if you're having that kind of day, grab a little something and give it a spoon, a hug. And then start to bring awareness to the breath. Notice your inhalation, notice the exhalation, but try not to boss it around just yet. If you want to invite a little bit of movement for the next minute or so, maybe the hips start to gently rock left to right. Maybe you come onto your fingertips and start to draw circles with the shoulders. You can even start to sway side to side. All right. A little bit of movement just to see how things are feeling. Relax your jaw as much as you can. Soften your belly. And maybe noticing the state of the physical body and like one zone at a time, just letting it release and relax and chill, soften. Okay, now let's slowly slide the hands towards the knees, coming up to kneeling. And the hands are going to just stay on the knees or the thighs. And we're going to work through just very gentle cat-cows, opening the chest, maybe lifting the chin, stretching the neck muscles, and then pulling the belly in, tucking the pelvis under chin to chest. And you're kind of like gripping onto your knees for a little bit of a foundation, little structure. Opening up, inhale. Tucking and doming, exhale. Again, as always, in our melts especially, do what feels good in your body. Stay as long as you need in each shape. Okay, and then let's open up into a nice cactus shape. So bending the elbows, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Take a big deep breath in and open up the heart space, and then start to reach your arms up to the sky, and then just bring the elbows back down. Moving with the breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. And try not to like overstretch it. So let the arms move in space as they kind of want to. Maybe the elbows come all the way down towards the ribs. And then fingers reach to the sky, maybe even thumbs connecting. few rounds of this. Bringing awareness in towards the shoulders, space between the shoulder blades, maybe even the ribs, the arms. Okay, and then take the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, open your chest, palms together as close as possible. Take a nice big deep breath here. And then unravel the arms and give yourself a nice big hug, wrapping one arm on top of the other. And then we're gonna hang out here for a little bit. And I want you to just kind of sway and swoop. You can lay down with your arms wrapped around you, forehead to the earth. If you want to open it up, cactus shape, and then kind of close back off into your hug, feel free. Again, feel, don't look. Don't worry about what this is looking like. Don't look at me and be like, okay, I need to do exactly what she's doing. Focus on making it work for you. Exactly, bees twisting. Maybe you're like adding a little bit of a twist. You're bringing your awareness into the upper casing. Maybe you've been focused on some shit today. I was talking to HMRC being like wherever your head has been at, you're bringing it back to your beautiful body. Giving it attention, giving it the love it deserves. Hello. Around the and then come all the way back up. Let's come into another nice big cactus shape. And then you're gonna take your hands down underneath the heart space and just work through some cat cows. Keeping this kind of wiggle happening, this swivel, the swoop, whatever needs to show up, shows up. Moving with your breath. Waking everything up. We're activating blood flow here. And maybe bringing awareness to the lower body a little bit, little sways of the hips, little tuck of the tail and a release. Relax your jaw, relax your face. And then let's come back into stillness, just kneeling. Maybe this round we're tucking our toes and stretching our feet and leaning back a little bit. And just hang out here. Maybe even hands behind you, a gentle little like rock sway side to side. Head can drop. Maybe it's chin to chest. Explorative, intuitive approach. Okay, and then reach the arms back up. Stay on your toes if you can. Big stretch, inhale. Exhale, cactus shape, elbows come all the way down. Few rounds, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. For me, it's like crunchy, 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 crunchy. So maybe you notice some fun sensations showing up. Again, we're not overstretching, we're not overreaching. We're just using our beautiful arms and our shoulders to move around in space. Okay, and then we're gonna open up, hands behind the back again, interlace the fingers. Take a breath. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, but gently. Maybe a gentle little rock left to right. And then let's see if we can remember which one this will be, but opposite arm on top. Give yourself another big hug. If you're on your toes, you can untuck them, and you're gonna do that same thing, just a little swoop, a little sway, maybe forehead to the mat, bum up. I like to breathe into the palms, visualizing the lungs connecting to the back body. The ribs expanding, the shoulders expanding, bringing all this new space and energy into the back. Okay, and then open up, cactus shape again, open the heart up, take the hands behind the back. Again, a little kind of rock, side to side. Relax your jaw, stretch it out a little bit. Beautiful. And then you're gonna turn your fingertips to face in slightly. We're not gonna take it into like a super deep variation of this, but you're gonna push into the earth and push your pelvis forward and open the chest, drawing the shoulders back. Maybe it feels good to drop the head. Just make sure you're squeezing your bum. And then you're gonna kind of scoop the belly in, bring the bum to the heels, come back, shake out your arms. Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. Maybe even a little like rub, a little pat. We'll go into super chill mode after this so we can kind of feel the fruits of our labor. Okay, maybe even armpits, massage, pat. Okay, let's do one more round like that. Hands are behind you, fingers facing forward. Slight bend in the elbows, glutes are on. You're stretching the front of the hips and the quads. You're pushing your pelvis forward. We're opening up, big deep breath in. Breathe into the shape, let the head be heavy, maybe. Exhale, bum to heels. Come to neutral, shake out the arms. Beautiful, guys. Okay, let's come onto our bums. Let's let that all sink in. And then we'll get into lower body a bit more. So you're gonna swoop your bum forward, and you have an option here. You can prop something underneath your sacrum. So maybe this is a block, maybe this is a pillow, maybe a bolster, horizontal. And we're just gonna ground through the feet to start off. And relax the jaw and let the arms just come side to side, and let a little bit of weight drop down into the shoulders, into the upper back, back of the skull, even back of the arms. And try to plug down through the feet as much as you can. And as the physical body receives the movement, sort of downloads it, can you come back to your breath? Observe the inhalation flow in, observe the exhalation flow out. Maybe sinking into the exhale a little deeper than the inhale. Maybe the head is rocking left to right. Nice, let's take another breath here. And a nice big exhale out. Okay, now slowly ground through the feet. You're gonna lift your hips, squeeze your bum, push your pelvis to the sky. Take this pillow or block or whatever you got from underneath you, if there was a prop there, and just come onto your back body and just do nothing, ground for a second. If you were lifted, feel the earth beneath the sacrum, beneath the lower back. And then let's go feet mat distance, knees falling in towards each other. Arms are gonna go out nice and wide again, and we're just gonna let the knees fall left to right. Looking in the opposite direction of the knees. Really nice passive twisty side to side. Keep swaying, keep twisting. And then we're gonna let the knees fall all the way over to the left. Just let them chill out there. A few breaths here. Okay, amazing. Let's stack right knee on top of left. And we're gonna extend the top leg, or both actually. If you wanna kick out both, feel free. I'm gonna keep my left leg bent. My right leg's gonna kick all the way over to the left side, and I'm gonna reach through the right fingertips so I get this really nice twist in. And I'm gonna hold my right leg with my left hand, and then just kind of melt and twist into the shape. Maybe a little rotation into the right ankle. And you can even like bend and extend. Bend and extend. You should feel a nice stretch into the outer glute, outer leg. If you want to be a bit more passive, both legs extended, and you can really just kind of hang out in the twist. Okay, amazing. And then let's just go over to the other side. So first, bring your feet mat distance. Let's go knees in, feet wide again. Just reset the hip flexors, maybe a few more windscreen wiper twisties left to right. Little tuck of the tail. And then let everything fall to the right. Hang out there, get comfy. Soften, let go of effort. Okay, amazing. And then when you're ready, stack left leg on top of right. And then same thing, maybe the top leg kicks out, left arm's reaching a little further. You can have both legs extended. Make it as passive or as active as you'd like it to be. Amazing. Okay, and then just stack both legs for a breath. Maybe a nice big sigh, big exhale. We're gonna come all the way back through center. Now let's go feet together, knees wide, but there's an option here. You can have a pillow, or I would go 2 blocks underneath the sacrum, feet together, knees wide. So you're just in like a bridge variation. If this feels like it's too much on the lower back, let the bum stay connected to the earth. Right? You can even have your feet raised as well, which feels really good, which I'm gonna do, because we're gonna be here for about 2 minutes. So find a comfortable passive Baddha Konasana supported. So if you have like a big long pillow, like a bed pillow even, it feels really good to have the hips and the feet connected to the pillow. Even adding extra weight on top can feel really good. But again, be mindful, because sometimes this is a lot for the lower back. But I'm just gonna put my timer on because I wanna zone out. Well, technically zone in. Let's go 2 minutes. Okay, so 2 minutes, comfortable, passive Baddha Konasana, just breathing and relaxing and shedding layers of tension, shit we don't need. Let the breath always be your anchor if the mind is going a mile a minute. Beautiful opportunity to let out some big exhales, kind of clearing out the stale energy, the tension, any of the layers that are just not serving us. Okay, beautiful. Let's slowly bring the knees together very, very gently. We're going to ground through the feet. If you're quite lifted, please be mindful. Ground through your feet, squeeze your bum, push your pelvis to the sky, come into a full bridge pose, move the pillow or the bolster out of the way, whatever it is you've got, and then ripple down vertebrae by vertebrae and just reset. Feel the earth beneath the body. Do nothing. Just ground your lower back down into the earth, right? Our hips were higher, our lower back was higher, so let it come back down. And then we're gonna hug the knees in towards the belly, but open the knees up a little bit so the knees are sort of towards the armpits, but it's not a full happy baby. And then you're gonna floss your knees out and in, and out and in. Sometimes it feels, let me think of like how I normally, yeah, I would grab a little bit lower down on the shin. And you're going to let your knees sort of sway away from the body. So you stretch out the hips, be gentle, be mindful, and then you bring them in towards the body, a little floss. And then we're going to stack right thigh on top of left and go Gomukhasana. We'll start on our backs and then go up into a seated variation. So let's just kind of rest here and then we'll go 2 minutes in a full seated shape. So just kind of feeling out the shape, maybe a little flossy, legs up in the air, and then a little bend. Remember, you can grab your shins, you can grab the back of the thighs, you can go no hands even. Keep your tail down, relax your shoulders, let your head rock side to side. Take a nice big deep breath in, and a nice big exhale out. Maybe the feet are kind of traveling back behind you, just waking it up a bit more. And then we're going to slowly rock and roll our way up to a seated variation. Okay. And then if you want to be supported, you can be on a block. Left heel tucks towards right bum cheek, right heel tucks towards left bum cheek. And then we're going to just melt into it. Very nice to be supported by blocks here. So maybe 2 blocks underneath the forearms. That's what I'm going to do. And then just relax and melt. Right? If this shape is not for you and you feel like you struggle and it's just annoying, come back onto your back body, right? Find the supine, supine variation. Okay, so maybe you're starting with you're going right into it. You're like, yep, I'm ready to melt and I'm going deep in. For me, that's a little too much. I like to take my time. So maybe just kind of a gentle rock. You can even walk your hands around the body. Let's go 2 minutes. You can give yourself a little sway. A little twisty. You can go really classic, left arm on top of right, eagle bind, right? Maybe this is the variation that you know and love, and you can kind of fold. So again, as always, take your variations, feel out your beautiful body. What does your body need? What feels good? Let's do things that feel good, and let's not do things that don't feel good. Extra magic when you press your bum down into the earth. We got another minute. Deep breaths. Relax the jaw, stretch out the face, and let the face be really soft and gentle. Let that translate to the neck and the shoulders, maybe bringing your awareness to your neck and your shoulders and your traps. You're just kind of noticing how they're feeling. Okay, gorgeous. Now, we're going to slowly work our way up. Let's give ourselves a nice big stretch up to the sky. A big inhale. Reach, 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 reach. Push the palms to the sky, lift the chin. Give yourself a little rotation right to left. Might not have a big amount of space to travel too far left or too far right, but it'll feel good. And then you're going to come forward. So we're going to move the blocks if we have them. You're going to come forward onto your hands. You're going to step back into your down dog. So your left foot's going to step back, right foot steps back, and then just land in your down dog and pedal out your feet and maybe press down through the right heel, lifting through the sitting bone. Shake out your head a little bit. Any movement that feels good here. And then step your right foot all the way up to the outside of your right hand and drop your left knee down and just come right into your lizard. And then in your lizard, let's go kind of wherever you want to go. So maybe you are coming right into a bit of a passive shape. We have props. Why not? Forearms down, left knee down, just kind of hanging out. Maybe a gentle rock side to side, or let's say front to back. Makes more sense. Okay, maybe you're going a little bit higher up and you're sinking the pelvis forward, but just be gentle. Don't over sink the pelvis. Just hang out here a few more breaths. Okay, beautiful. And then we're going to go pigeon on this side. So we're going to take the pillows away, float the left knee, right wrist. We're going to go 2 minutes. Let's actually go 3. Let's go 3 minutes in our pigeon as we can. Get comfy. Pull out of the shape when you've had too much of it. Use your breath. Allow your body to relax. You deserve time to chill. If your knee is screaming at you, please just do not do this shape. There's no point. Beautiful, guys. 1 more minute. Sink into the sensations. Let your body release the energy it just doesn't need to hold on to. Let the jaw be extra soft. 10 seconds. Take a moment to sink a little bit deeper. Let go. Have a little bit more effort. Okay. Now to come out of it, we're going to come up onto our hands and we're going to lean onto the right bum cheek. And sorry that I'm facing away from you. I hate that, but it just worked out in the sequence. Right leg goes long, left foot goes in to the inside of the right thigh, grounding through both sitting bones, arms reach to the sky, big stretch up. Right hand towards right toes or shin or knee, left arm up to the sky. Really gentle sways of the upper body towards the right and then back towards the left. So you can give yourself a little cactus shape and then a reach. Then a little cactus shape, then a reach. Maybe you're just melting into it. Stay plugged through the left sitting bone, open through the rib cage, the shoulder. Okay, nice. And then slowly work your way up. We're going to come back around through center and we're going to come onto our forearms and we're going to shake out our legs. Shake, 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 shake up in the air. Shake, shake, shake. Keep shaking for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Beautiful. 1. Come all the way onto your back. We do everything on the other side. Lay down. Let's give ourselves a nice big body on stretch. Just kick everything out of the way and give yourself a nice big stretch in all directions. Big inhale. And then a big exhale to do nothing. And again, a big stretch, wake everything up. And then do nothing. Just chill. Relax. Feel your body. Feel the breath. Notice every little sensation that's showing up within you. How amazing is it that we have this conscious awareness of sensations in the body? Sometimes it gets annoying, doesn't it? Especially when those sensations are on more of like the negative side of the spectrum of feeling. But I think it's pretty fascinating and cool that we have this internal awareness. Okay, let's hug the knees back in towards the belly. Give yourself another squeeze, another little rocky side to side. And then we go Gomukhasana on the other side. So left leg is going to stack on top of right now. Your left leg on top of right. We're in our Gomukhasana, hugging the knees in, taking your variation. Maybe you're grabbing outer edges of the feetsies. Maybe you're grabbing just the back of the thighs. Tail is down, shoulders are down, back is glued. Take it to wherever you want to take it, knowing that you're going to go a little bit deeper when we come up to a seated variation. Maybe a little kick and a bend, right? You don't have to hold your feet, but just kind of like kicking them up. I like to do a little roll of the bum with the kick. Okay, and then let's work our way up. So whenever you're ready, left thigh is stacked on top of right thigh. And we go 2 minutes. Okay, do you? Maybe on this side, you have a bit more space and you feel like you want to take it a bit deeper. Maybe this side is less space and you're going to stay a little higher up, a little more sway side to side. Right? Even just straight up seated with a nice long spine can feel really good. This is a very tight side for me on my left. So I'm feeling a very deep stretch here. I don't really need to go much further. Soften your belly. Soften your jaw. Try to stay in your body as much as you can. Really let the top leg drop its weight down onto the bottom leg. Okay, so this left leg is kind of pressing down into the right leg. You might notice a bit more of a fun sensation there. Okay, let's work our way up. Take a big stretch of the arms up, big inhale. Same vibe, interlace the fingers, palms up. Oh, maybe a little gentle baby tilt right to left, maybe just up, maybe down. Rotate. See where your body kind of wants to go here. And then let's unravel, hands down. You're going to go right leg back, left foot back, downward dog. Left heel is going to drop to the earth. Lift through the sitting bones and then give it a little pedal out. And then we go pigeon on the left. No, lizard. We did lizard first, didn't we? Yes, we did. So left leg lifts. Let's go left foot outside of left hand, finding our lizard to start off. Just a few nice deep breaths here. Maybe you're creating some space. You're moving it around. Maybe not. Maybe you want to be still. You can even reach the top arm up. Okay, amazing. When you're ready, go right into your pigeon. So left knee, left wrist, bottom drops down, pelvis melts. I cannot do pigeon for this long, but you're going to do 3 minutes and I'm going to just hang out with you. I'm going to take a passive variation. So you go full variation. My knee just doesn't let me do that, which is fine. I'm going to honor it. Give it a smooch. It's okay. And go half pigeon. Okay, so let it be passive, really melt into it and enjoy it. Get comfy, get cozy. We got 3 minutes. Wherever your head is at, can you just bring awareness to it? What's going on up there? Were you kind of phasing out, thinking about shit that went on today? Can you kind of just bring awareness to if you're in the past, if you're in the future, if you're right here? Let's not judge wherever we're at. I was just thinking about the chicken soup that went on my stove. And I was like, I'm going to have my fourth bowl after this. So I'm technically like thinking about the soup in the past and in the future that I'm going to be eating it. And then I clocked myself, which is essentially what meditation is, for me at least. I clock it, I'm like, blah, get back into the present. And it's just this continuous practice. That's why we call this a practice. And just knowing that you can pull yourself into the present is pretty amazing. Okay, gorgeous, guys. Now let's slowly work our way up. Come onto the left bum cheek, swoop around. So the right leg is bent and the left leg is long. Just a little love for the lower back. So left leg long, right foot to the inside of that left foot. We take a big stretch up and we reach up and over to our left. So left hand towards the foot, shin, ground, wherever. Right hand behind your head. Open up through the rib cage. Press down through the sitting bone. Nice big breath here. Anything you want to do with the top arm is very much up to you. Okay, amazing. And then slowly work your way up to a nice neutral position. Right leg goes long. Give yourself a little shaky, shaky, shaky. Let's go arms back behind us again. Another little shaky, shaky, shaky of the legs. And then we're going to work our way back into a downward dog and we'll just come onto our belly. So let's go hands to the top of the mat, however you need to get there. Feet to the back of the mat. Lift through the sitting bones. A little moment upside down. Actually, you know what? Let's take a little bit more time upside down because it's nice. Let's go left foot forward and open up to the right, or really whatever variation, however you want to get into your forward fold. And then you're going to just melt. Let's go hands forward, head down, feet mat distance. What? That didn't make sense. Well, feet towards the edges of the mat. And you're going to shake out your head. And just breathe and enjoy being upside down. Feel the stretch into the back of the legs, maybe really plugging down through the feet. So, like feeling the sensation of you pressing the outer edges of the feet into the mat. Any movement in the upper body that feels right, go for it. Nice, B. Stay up longer, babes. Really enjoy it. Let that blood flow to the brain. Okay, amazing. And then if you're upside down, gently come down, work your way back up onto your hands. And then let's turn towards the front of the mat again. So just facing the front leg, step it back, find your down dog. And then shift your weight forward, drop your knees, bring your bum to your heels, find a child's pose. And then we're just going to stretch out the front of the hips a little more and come onto the belly. So hands are still reaching towards the top of the mat. You're going to slowly lift your bum. I suggest bringing your knees a little closer towards each other. And then you're going to keep your arms straight, drop your weight forward, shoulders draw back, pelvis melts. You're in like a supported kind of modified upward dog. And then scoop your belly in, push your bum to the back of the mat. Just make sure your belly is pulling in to kind of bring you back here. And then you're going to slide your hands towards your knees. And you're going to slide your hands all the way up the thighs. You can give yourself another big stretch of the arms up. Inhale. And we're going to cactus shape exhale. And then dive back down. Child's pose. Take a moment. Hands stay at the front of the mat, bum lifts. We do the same thing, dropping the pelvis down. Maybe we lift the knees this round. Maybe they stay down. Nice little upward dog or cobra, squeeze the bum, drop the pelvis. Knees drop, scoop the belly in. Bum to heel, slide the hands up the thighs. Come to kneeling, stretch the arms up. Inhale. Cactus shape exhale. Let's go one more round of those movements. Child's pose. Ripple forward, upward dog, or your variation. Glutes are on. As always, we're squeezing the bum. Knees come back down, scoop the belly. Child's pose for a hot second, and then we slide the hands towards the knees. This time, we're just going to come up to kneeling and let that sink in. Take a breath in. Nice big exhale out. Again, breath in. Nice big exhale out. Maybe a little shruggy of the shoulders. Okay, let's get into chest. We'll open up the heart space and then we are finito. We'll have a nice little time to really rest in a shavasana. So you're going to come onto your belly. No fancy way of getting there. Let's go right arm long, palm down. Left leg floats, right ear, right temple is on the mat. Your left foot meets the earth outside of that right leg. Just a few breaths here. You need to wiggle over so your right shoulder is supported by your mat. Do that. It'll be comfy. Okay, any variation here? Deep breaths. Okay, beautiful. Let's come onto our belly. Hands underneath the forehead. Do nothing. Just let that sink in. Little rock of the hip side to side. Ooh, that felt nice. Let's go to the other side when you're ready. Left arm long. Left ear to the mat. Right foot floats up and over. Left palm is on the earth. Left leg is long from the left hip. And just really feel the expansion of the heart in this shape. Really opening up that heart space. Relax your jaw, soften your belly. Let the shape do its thing. Create space for this pose to work its magic using your breath. Okay, gorgeous. Let's come on to our bellies. That was nice. Hands underneath the forehead, do nothing. Little rock of the hip side to side. And then you're gonna slide your hands up towards your chest. Gently push yourself back. Come into a kneeling position just for a moment. Just kind of like feel all that. Big inhale. Big sigh, two of those. Inhale. Let it be audible. That's nice. Okay. Now, final shape for your beautiful body. You can go legs up the wall, back down. You can take a block and place it underneath your sacrum. You can go, if you have a big pillow or a bolster, you can have it behind you like that and roll down. Maybe needing a little bit of a block underneath. Right? Kind of find whatever shape works for you. We're going to be here for the next 5 minutes. If you want, you can just lay down, grab a blanket, put your sockies on, just have a rest and chill out. And enjoy. Just going to turn the tunes up a little bit. very gently come back to my voice from wherever you've traveled to. And you're going to just very slowly work your way out of the shape that you're in. So just kind of take your legs back up from the wall and just bring them to the earth and just hang out, maybe even on the side for a little bit longer, no rush. Rearrange yourself however you need to. Take your beautiful sweet time. And then we're going to just come up into a seated shape and we'll close our practice together. But, if you are very comfy and cozy and happy where you are, stay there, especially if you feel like you could hang out there for a little bit longer. But if you got a life to live outside of this space, we shall close. So let's just bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart, feeling our breath. Letting the breath flow in, letting the breath flow out. And just enjoy this last moment of just pure stillness. The only movement is the breath. Check into how the physical body is feeling. Check into the emotional energy. Check into the mental space. Did any really wonderful ideas show up? Did some deep memories? Were you just connected to a million streams of thought? And that's okay too. Just bringing awareness to your state is the key, right? Without judging, without needing to fix. And then let's just take hands together at heart center and just bow. Show yourself lots of gratitude and love. Feel the connection of both palms meeting. Bring the thumbs maybe to the third eye space, just bowing to your intelligence, the inner wisdom, the intuition that no matter what you think is most likely guiding you in a lot of ways. So just bow to your intuition, bow to your inner intelligence. And I bow to you guys. Thank you so much for melting with me. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. I hope you feel really chilled out and relaxed and zenned out. And you have a beautiful sleep tonight. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.